There's stresses and strains everywhere that we can see. I think having a year or a couple of years worth of food in every one of our houses would be a great thing. Not everybody's got the space, not everybody's got the money. We've created this service for you. We've got the connections with the top organic providers, the top farmers, the top growers. So I'm going to share my screen with you now. Chance Favours, the prepared pantry. Better to be prepared than not to be prepared. Think about where we were before. When this first, I hate the word lockdown. I hate the fact that society accepted it. The early days of lockdown, the essentials vanished off the shelves. It was every man for themselves, toilet paper, staple goods, drinking water, toilet roll, pasta, rice, canned goods, all became scarce overnight. Would you even get a panic buy-in now when they've got the gated systems, traffic light system, they've got the app to get in that you guys are not going to use? Are these guys who are not as well researched as you going to have access to the pickings of the supermarket, and you're actually going to lose out? We are here to try and help bridge that gap and say, let's get an organised approach. Let's get our houses in order. Prices can only go up. Things can only get more scarce. It can only get more difficult to get. I saw something in Aldi nowadays saying no bulk buying. It'd be frowned upon to walk out with a big trolley full of Tesco baked beans, right? Because I don't think they'll let you out the door with it. There's a lot of infrastructure work being done to stop this, what you see here, from happening again, because that gives them the kind of CBDC control and the control the food, control the people type thing. You only need to be 3 or 4 weeks ahead of the crowd here to protect yourself and your family. You need food, guys. We've got a new warehouse acquisition. We could probably get 50 pallets in there, which is 50 tons of food. We don't want to hold 50 tons. We want to get 50 tons in and get 50 tons out. The warehouse allows us to stock up during promotions. Sometimes these producers that we deal with, like Biona, Mr. Organic, Essential Trading. Essential Trading is a good example just now. They've got 10, 20, and even 30% on some of their different cans just now. They even approached me the other day to say they could give us 50% off pallets of Berlotti beans. Now, you guys don't buy pallets of Berlotti beans, but see if we all got together and thought about it. It's calories in a can with a shelf life, organic, at 50% off. That's worth us buying in a pallet of that. We'll communicate the deals that we've got directly to you. In between, we should be really taking advantage of as much as we possibly can. And then you're buying more of the stuff from us, we're getting bigger discounts, and we're becoming a bigger customer to these suppliers. We want to be at this table. I don't want to be squeezed away from the table when somebody says, I'm buying enough, and these other guys are buying more. And we've got less food now, so we're going to supply them and not you. I need that food for you.
But also the fact that we pay all our bills up front, that will be a positive in favour of us.
Ultimately, the best warehouse is in your own home. I'd rather the food was in your house than in our warehouse. We're just a holding bay for you guys, okay? So again, the benefits of storing dry foods. For example, this is a case of 12 times 400 grams tomatoes. Best before 31st of the 12th, 2025. This is long shelf life food. We're talking the best part of 2.5 years there. But I'll guarantee that is not going to be the same price in a year's time. Here's another organic tropical fruits, right? A wee pack of 6. May 2020, organic tomatoes, organic fruits in a can at today's prices, at today's availability, at today's ability for you to buy without having what you're eating measured, a stash of food. When I think they're going to start measuring everything, that's the direction of travel. How many times have you ran up to the shops because you've ran out of coconut milk, or you've ran out of chopped tomatoes and you run up to your local co-op? When you run out, you're forced to do these wee trips. That's petrol, it's money. You buy some crap while you're there. You buy some Pringles, buy one, get one free. So fewer shopping trips when you've got the stuff in stock. We're going to get challenged at some point. Are you environmentally friendly? We're environmentally friendly for our own reasons. There's a lot of waste in this game. I think moving forward, we'll be more efficient. So never let the powers that be say, you're not efficient, we're closing you down. I'd just say, well, shut down the supermarkets then, because we're more efficient than them. So we'll be environmentally efficient for our own reasons. It's working together as a team to be efficient, and bulk buying is efficient. And the ultimate storage place is your freezer, your fridge, your cupboards, under your bed, in your garage, buried in your garden. It's better, easily accessible by you than it is sitting in our warehouse. And avoid panic buying at all costs. We don't want to see you guys out there rushing. If crap hits the fan and you guys have to rush to the shops with everybody else, we've not done our job. Recently in Germany, a retailer called Penny, they repriced a basket of goods for 1 week. And they were basically saying, here's the true cost by the time we factor in the environmental impact of creating that food, and the prices doubled. Now, they are going to put a carbon tax, environmental tax on food. I don't know how they're going to do it. All the countries are looking at it. The shoulder shrugging masses would just shrug their shoulders and say, what can you do? You don't want to save the planet? We're going to get robbed with food. So the more you've got now, the cheaper it's going to be. So future-proofing your pantry is a safeguard against unforeseen or likely future changes in the market. It ensures food availability during emergencies or supply disruptions. And peace of mind. In a world where there's a real lack of peace of mind, just knowing that you've got it there. And the other thing, and I batter on about this all the time, gift cards. See the amount of money that people are having problems moving in banks, the amount of horror stories that we're hearing, people try to get their own money. You really want money gathering dust in a bank, earning you next to nothing, when it could be sitting in a gift card. A lot of people have taken our £5,000 gift card, which gives you 10% off all orders for a year. As far as a return on investment goes, that's a great return on investment straight away. People are spending 200, 300, 400 quid a month with us. You spend that £5,000 in a year. So you're making 500 quid straight away on that. But because your £5,000's in a pot then, along with somebody else's £5,000 and somebody else's fund, we're on the phone to the suppliers and saying, we've got enough money here. What can you do for 4 pallets? Now, that discount gets pushed back down to everybody, so everybody benefits. We don't make any money on a £5,000 gift card customer, because by the time we give them 10% off, there's no money left for us. By the time we pack the box and put the stuff, rent, rates, overheads, there's nothing left. But their £5,000 gives us buying power, so they deserve 10% off in our book, and we're happy with that. Because not every customer is a £5,000 gift card customer. A £2,500 gift card is 8% off. So people spending £200 a month with us can save 8% if they can buy the gift card up front. The gift card's one of the best things we've ever done in this business. It's worked like an absolute charm. It's got us ahead. See if all our customers move to gift card as their preferred mode of payment, they would be more secure, because once you're in the gift card environment, you're out with the banking system. There is no banks, no credit card companies breathing down your neck looking at what you're buying. You get funds on account with us. Discount gift cards start at 500 quid. 500 quid for a gift card, and you're getting 3% off straight away. Some of you are actually losing out because you're spending more money with us anyway, but you're not getting a 3, 5, 8 or 10% discount on every order for a year. We'd ask you to consider gift cards if you haven't already. And just finally, act on negative news to create positive outcomes. So there's absolutely no point being well researched if you don't do something about it. As I said, we're a glass half full organisation, but at the end of the day, there are certainly challenges ahead. We see them. We're in the food game, guys. It's not looking great out there. I'm not saying that to make more sales. I'm saying that to get you guys better prepared. As the market gets a bit tough, we want to be saying we're busier than everybody else. And we want to be in a position of strength for you guys, because when it comes to any shortages, the guys in a position of strength who've been paying their bills, been good, reliable customers, will get served before the other guys who haven't been, Jen, and that's just the way of the world. If they start stocking up, we'll, in an organised fashion, get the stuff to you with the maximum discounts, and I think that we're all going to be in a much more secure space as a result. And if we're not here to do that, I don't know why we're here at all. That is the name of the game: food security.